evening, everyone. A giant pride flag was raised at Martin Luther King Jr. Park today in honor of Rochester's Pride Month, which around here is July.
Community leaders from Congressman Joe Morelli to Senator Samra Brook to Assemblymember Harry Bronson took to the podium to celebrate the occasion. The Rochester Gay Men's Chorus also performed. Christian Garzone joins us live now with more highlights from the event in downtown. Christian.
Well, Adam, Teresa, on top of all of that, there were two proclamations issued today, one recognizing Rochester's LGBTQIA+ history, another recognizing Pride Month for the city of Rochester. Today, people shared their journeys with us and told us they're amazed at just how much things have changed in the past 30 years or so. Assemblyman Harry Bronson says growing up on a rural farm, it was very hard to be openly gay.
Part of that was because you didn't have other people around you that identified as gay, so you didn't have that support mechanism.
Tonight's event, he said, is all about acceptance. Mayor Malik Evans issued a joint proclamation with City Council recognizing Rochester as a historic spot when it comes to gay rights. There was another proclamation with the State Senate and the Assembly recognizing Pride.
We have come a long way with a number of pieces of legislation we passed.
Alicia Nolan says, like Bronson, growing up in the country, she was never able to be who she was. She is pleased with the level of acceptance today, especially for youngsters.
To see these kids now have access to all the support and events like this, even our own kids, it's really great.
The vice chair of the Gay Men's Chorus said he's seeing more and more events like this every year. The age demographic is ever expanding.
To see that level of acceptance, even at a school level, is just phenomenal.
Brandon Reese says the sheer number of Pride events is overwhelming in the best way.
Never in my wildest dreams as a young person would I have imagined that I would have lived in a place where there was over 80 Pride events between June and July in Monroe County.
Bronson says, though, there are still far too many young LGBTQIA+ youths who struggle with homelessness and take their own lives. He wants to see that change through more protections and legislation.
We need to continue to work on that as a society, work on the acceptance and work on the respect.
And Bronson also spoke quite a bit about former city councilman Tim Maines, a trailblazing inspiration for him and so many others. Live in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Teresa, right back to you in the studio.
Christian, thank you. Rochester City Council member Tim Maines was the first openly gay elected official in New York State. He passed away late last year.